Dwayne Rosario joins the Century Club. LA takes another step forward in Champions League play, and Caleb Porter gets his MLS shot. Next on The Daily. Hello and welcome to The Daily. It is Thursday, August 30th. I am Andrew Wiebe. As you can see, a solo edition of The Daily this morning. A lot to go over though. Big night in MLS on Wednesday night. First and foremost, Dwayne Rosario joined the Century Club last night. We waited 3 months between goals 98 and 99. Just had to wait a week for 100. Gets that, the second in a 2-2 draw against the New York Red Bulls at RFK Stadium. DC United jumping out to a 2-1 lead through Rosario's goal in the second half. Unfortunately, William Conde spoils the party, gets a beautiful right-footed drive in the 88th minute for that 2-2 draw. Rosario, the 7th MLS player to reach that 100-goal mark, but they could not widen their gap in the playoff race. Now on 41 points, tied for 4th with the Chicago Fire. On the other hand, New York Red Bulls take that point and are now within 1 of Sporting Kansas City. Meanwhile, down the road in Philadelphia, the Columbus Crew's quest to reach the postseason took another good turn. With just 30 seconds remaining, the score knotted at 1-1. Eddie Gavin getting a last-second goal off a feed from Justin Meram. A 2-1 victory for the Crew over the Union, who now have essentially lost their hope of getting to the postseason. John Hackworth saying it himself, we're dreaming about it, there's still the possibility, but at this point we have to be realistic. That's probably not in the cards. On the other hand, the Crew have to be confident at this point. That's 3 straight wins and 2 assists in this one for new designated player Federico Higuain. They continue to march on. They will be in action this weekend against Montreal, a huge matchup in the race for the Eastern Conference playoff spots. Meanwhile, in New England, 2 teams whose playoff chances are nearly distinguished played out to a wild 3-3 draw, and Shauri Joseph's return to Gillette Stadium. Chivas USA falling behind by 3 goals in the first half, harkening back to that 6-2 beatdown Seattle laid on them on the weekend, but this time they didn't roll over. Joseph leading the comeback to back to 3-3. He scores 2 goals to spoil Saracens' 2-goal performance in this one. Jay Heaps not happy, once again lapses at fault in New England. On the other hand, Robin Fraser with Chivas just happy to get out with a point after getting down 3-0. Another game from that night, as we said, the LA Galaxy taking a 4-0 win. Nary a starter played in this one. Jose Villarreal, really the only regular to play for LA apart from Michael Stevens, but 4 goals against the Puerto Rico Islanders have LA on 6 points after 2 CONCACAF Champions League matches. They do, however, only play on the road from here on out. They'll have to go to Isidro Metapan, and then they'll have to go to Puerto Rico in order to advance. On good standing for now after that 4-0 victory. We've been waiting for the news for a few days, but on Wednesday, the Portland Timbers made it official. Caleb Porter will become the 3rd head coach in the MLS franchise's history after John Spencer and, of course, interim coach Gavin Wilkinson. He will take over the reins in mid-December. Will stay with Akron until the end of the college season. Of course, he took over that program in 2006 and won the national title in 2010. Portland owner Merritt Paulson saying this has been a pursuit that's been going on for a few months. According to him, Caleb Porter, the guy that they wanted, the guy with the vision, a young coach, someone to take the reins of a team that has an average age of just 26. Porter was just one in a list of impressive candidates rumored to be in the running for the Portland job. Also names in that hat: former MLS coach Preki, as well as Real Salt Lake assistant C.J. Brown. A little surprise here, former Chelsea manager Avram Grant, also one of those listed by the Oregonian as those in the running. Of course, he will take over, as I said, in December, but he leaves a program that on extremely good ground. 2006, Porter joined the Akron Zips, won a championship in 2010, and now he leaves with that program at the top of the NCAA. Well, that's all we have for today on The Daily. Of course, make sure you check out Extra Time Radio this afternoon on iTunes, Buzzsprout, and Stitcher Radio. And, of course, the guys at Tiro Libre also have a huge episode for you. Federico Higuain and Marvin Chavez there to talk about their recent success in MLS. That's all we have here on Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow.